Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Thank you to all my new subscribers and everyone who was able to join me on the live stream last night. I appreciate it. If you're new, make sure to subscribe. You can follow me on Twitter as well at SuperHiveDC. Link is in the description, as well as the link to my merch. You can check that out. If you're interested, I probably will have a new design coming sometime soon based off of the awesome stuff that we got today. We finally have an official release date for the Snyder Cut for Zack Snyder's Justice League, March 18th, 2021. We got also 3 teaser posters that I love. I love the theme of the posters. They are so perfect for the journey, to represent the journey of this whole Snyder Cut movement and getting this movie released. So let's look at them. The first one is It Was Fallen. And we see kind of like this broken rubble Justice League logo. Alright, It Was Fallen. And then the next one is Risen, with some obvious it's immediately recognizable, that imagery. This is a Justice League flag, but it obviously, is recognizable as the Superman cape from like the comic, when he died and everything. So that's really cool that they reference that. And then in that rubble, what looks to be like a nightmare reference to the movie, the nightmare sequences. We have Aquaman's trident, Wonder Woman's shield, and then the Bat-Cowl is hiding in there. It's kind of hard to see because it's not in color, but they are in there. Just like we see some of those Easter eggs in the opening sequence of the teaser. We see those Easter eggs in there. And the last one is Reborn. So Snyder Cut streaming 3/18/2021. Zack Snyder shared these on Vero and of course Twitter, and they are just blowing up on social media, trending on Twitter once again. And the last one is Movie Reels with the Justice League logo, and then in red letters you see Snyder written on there. So again, I love the theme of these posters because, the Fallen, Risen, Reborn, because it just is so perfect to describe the journey from even before the theatrical cut came out until now. And it's just surreal. It's so crazy that we have a release date. I can't believe it. It's awesome. Less than 2 months away. Warner Media also posted an article on their official website to kind of describe where you'll be able to watch it. So it's pretty important. Let's talk about that really quick. Alright, so HBO Max announced today that Warner Brothers Pictures and DC full-length Max original feature film Zack Snyder's Justice League will premiere on the platform on Thursday, March 18th. The announcement came with the debut of 3 new teaser posters. It will be supported across Warner Media and DC platforms. That includes a soundtrack release on Water Tower Music and a curated collection from Warner Brothers consumer products available at the DC shop. So far we have the Darkseid shirts and the Steppenwolf ones. I won't be surprised if we get more added there as we build up to the release of the movie. And a first-of-its-kind immersive at-home dining experience in the US and UK with Wonderland at Home. That is pretty cool. If you follow them on Twitter, or if you just go to their website, wonderlandathome.com, it is really cool. It's like a mother box meal kit. Kind of like, the meal kits that people order and they get the ingredients and they make them at home. But these are based off of like foods that exist in the DC universe. So it's pretty cool. Check it out. It's really interesting that they're doing something like that. It is very different for like a movie release. And the mother boxes look cool. The company also announced the first wave of international launches for Zack Snyder's Justice League. So concurrent with their premiere on HBO Max in the US, so same day, the DC film will be available exclusively on HBO services in Europe across the Nordics, Central Europe, Spain, and Portugal, as well as on the HBO Go service in Asia. But in Latin America, the title will premiere exclusively on HBO Max when the service launches in the region later this year. Details on additional international release dates and plans will be announced as soon as they are available. Alright, so just for some reference, HBO territories in the Nordic region include Sweden, Denmark, Norway, and Finland, alright? In Central Europe, Hungary, Romania, Bulgaria, Czech Republic, Slovakia, Bosnia, and Herzegovina. I don't know how to say that one, I'm sorry. Macedonia, Serbia, Slovenia, Poland, Montenegro, and Croatia. And then for HBO Go territories in Asia. That includes Indonesia, Malaysia, Philippines, Singapore, Thailand, Vietnam, Hong Kong, Taiwan. All right, and then again, going back to the Latin America, it will be on there when HBO Max rolls out in the region later this year. Hopefully not too much after the release. I'm sure they're working on getting that as soon as possible. Not too long ago, they had HBO Max was tweeting out who was going to be in charge of international releases and like the leadership teams. So should be hopefully like not too long after the release, you know. But I am happy to see that the Nordic and Central region and Asian territories, that is gives a lot more people access than before. All right, and I'm glad it will be on HBO Go. I also saw another streaming service that I wasn't familiar with. It's called Crave, and I believe it's Canadian. It will be on there as well. So I don't know, I'm not familiar with that service, that streaming service or whatever it is, but it will be on there. I guess it's an HBO property or a Warner Media property. So really good to know. And then there's also a new synopsis for the movie. All right, so let's read that too. It is pretty different from the one we got for the 2017 version. So, in Zack Snyder's Justice League, determined to ensure Superman's ultimate sacrifice was not in vain, Bruce Wayne aligns forces with Diana Prince with plans to recruit a team of metahumans to protect the world from an approaching threat of catastrophic proportions. The task proves more difficult than Bruce imagined, as each of the recruits must face the demons of their own pasts to transcend that which has held them back, allowing them to come together, finally forming an unprecedented league of heroes. Now united, Batman, Wonder Woman, Aquaman, Cyborg, and the Flash may be too late to save the planet from Steppenwolf, Desaad, and Darkseid, and their dreadful intentions. So what's interesting about that, I mean, again, it is pretty different from the 2017 version of the synopsis, but it's interesting to me that they included Steppenwolf, Desaad, and Darkseid. Obviously, Desaad and Darkseid, yes, they're important in the movie, but Steppenwolf is supposed to be the main villain, so it's interesting to me that they included Desaad and Darkseid as who the League is trying to protect the planet from, or save the planet from, it says, in their dreadful intentions. So to me that was interesting that they included Desaad and Darkseid in that threat for, for the planet Earth. And yeah, I'm just going to be looking at these posters a lot. Like I said, I'm sure people will be finding more Easter eggs in them besides the shield, the bat cowl, the trident. So awesome. I cannot wait. Of course, a lot of people have been sharing this on Twitter. Joe Manganiello, the Warner Media official accounts have been sharing it. The DC accounts have been sharing it. Jason Kilar, of course, all the HBO Max accounts for different regions and stuff like that have been sharing it and posting it. Ray Fisher, Jason Momoa. So, but Warner Brothers has not, as of yet. Not at the point of making this video, they haven't, which is pretty interesting. I know it kind of shifted over to HBO Max for the release, but you would think that they would still put it out there, promote it in some way. So, I don't know. It's pretty interesting that they haven't. But again, so exciting. I'm guessing that now that they actually announced the official release date, the trailer should be just around the corner. Who knows if maybe it's possible we'll get, some kind of teaser or something during Super Bowl. I don't know. I think it would be a good time. I don't expect them to have a trailer or even a spot. I'm not going to expect that during Super Bowl because it's just too expensive. But maybe they will put something when the trailer's going to come out, start the countdown. I don't know. I have no idea. I really don't know, but I think it would be a good time, especially now that we see all the different parts of the world that it's going to be available in, and that the kind of platforms that it will be on. So, I don't know. And again, they said, they will keep updating more international release dates as they become available, and hopefully, I don't expect a theatrical release date right now. I think that'll probably be still some time until we get that, and hopefully we'll also get more details about like video on demand, you know, Google Play and stuff like that for details on that as well. But we have our official release date, March 18th. Can't wait for the trailer coming soon. Don't forget that Sunday the 31st is the trending event for Zack Snyder's Justice League. Again, try to, you know, the goal of that is to kind of put out there that it's a completely different movie from the 2017 version. So that's kind of what you want to, if you're on Twitter and you're going to be participating, that's kind of what you want to promote, that it's a different movie from the 2017 version. That's really important. So participate in that if you're on Twitter, and if you want to, you know, I'm sure everyone's gonna be looking at those posters all day, and it's super exciting. So thanks guys for watching. Sorry. Again, link for my merch is in the description, as well as a link to my Twitter profile. Don't forget to leave a thumbs up, subscribe, and you know, we'll see when we get the drop for the release date for the trailer release date coming soon. Should be just around the corner. So hang in there, guys. At least we got something now, and it's super exciting. So we'll see you guys next time. Thanks for watching.